All right, into another fight we go. It's a bridge fight. Man, I gotta say, the, you're gonna kill my sentry drone. This will survive a bit longer, so we'll do that. Okay, the sentry drone just cancels out. I think that's fine. Okay, double gunners coming in. It's gonna do 2. That's okay, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have the X-Skeleton do work there, and then I think that's gonna be it for us this turn. Any day now, game. All right, so let's see. We're going to take 1. That's okay. The gem detonator. Well, we can play the gift bot also. So let's do that. Let's do exploder bot here. Let's axe it like so. It really is. It's a pleasure to play non-zero. It really is. It's very pretty. Okay, let's see. So you're gonna attack, then this guy's gonna attack. We might be taking too much damage here. I think I'm gonna finish the fight. Mycobot has just left the building. Is it even still in our deck? Ever since I gemified it, we haven't seen anything. Yeah, it's very delightfully referential, to be sure. 100% of items charged. Bots offline. I just want to see. Mycobot, you are still in my deck. My deck is getting thinner, and yet it's never showing up. Okay, we have a down and an up. We're at Gaudy Gemland. We have a down and an up. Let's do the down first, because I seem to remember that up was the way to do that. Oh. Okay. Interesting. All right, up it is. The guy who used to live here was a major drag. That was the Magnificent. Though, I'll admit, he was not dull. Guy had a plan for every eventuality. That is, except for the great transcendence. We got a shop here? Card recycling for 6. Okay, I think I'm going to buy all of these, except for this, probably. Time to cut a card you hate. This shield bot is not doing much for us. Oh, we got a refund of 4, too. Okay, I was wondering if that was going to be available. What is this thing? Didn't know it would do that, but okay, so 4 o'clock. Uh-oh, I think that might be a clock thing we already got. No refunds. I think we found that by accident. Oh, but wait a second. This is perhaps a clue. The flying clue could be related to... Where was this thing? Yeah, so this, the first symbol, can it be flying? It can. Okay. So at this point, if that's correct, we can just go through and do this until we unlock it. Because this will go through every pattern. Unless this doesn't refer to this. Which it might not. I don't remember what it started as, but this does not appear to be working. Okay, we don't have to trial and error it. We will eventually find more. Is this, waiting for network? The books floating above that are interesting. So I haven't figured out what to do with this. Well, the brute forcing didn't work quite the way I expected it to. And then I don't remember what this one is. So I'm gonna hold off on that for the moment. Let's do a fight. I assumed the brute forcing would work there, but it did not. Shield bot? I think... There's a temptation to try and get Ouroboros-bot out at the same time to make Myco-bot that much stronger. Because let's test this, though. If I put this here, Myco-bot becomes free. Eh. Oh, it just adds another... Oh, it's just the add another symbol? Okay. Maybe I will go take that. Because if we could get Ouroboros-bot with a... with another... Can it actually take it? Or does it have maximum symbols? Ouroboros? Yeah, you could take some more. Let's toss some more on Ouroboros, right? Why not? Triple swipe. Show me triple swipe. We don't need that. I guess pushing around is funny, so we'll grab that. But triple swipe would have been better. I think we missed some opportunities for those add a symbol cards. Probably should have thought about that. Let's gemify Ouroboros-bot for sure. Or Ourobot, excuse me. Ooh, that's a cool idea, mutant bread. I like that idea. Let's we'll see if we can do that with the next one that we see. Now we can at least make it cheaper. Let's see, anything else to click? Negatory. So this should be 3 fights on the Ascension. Oh, Myco-bot. Now you're showing up. I want to test something here. I want to see if their symbol over here affects my bots. Ooh. I guess I can't... I can tell if I do this, though. If my Myco-bot is still cheap... Oops, I need to do it twice. Okay, it does not affect. Got it. It would be interesting if opposing symbols also affected opposing folks. Okay, Waygate. They really made it in this area so that you don't have to worry about... You basically always have 2 fights. Ah, oh right. This Uberbot. Well, you'll see. There isn't one. There's no boss for this level. That's your job. Please paint me a face. This is horrifying. Oh, you can't not pick that eye, I feel like. I think I like this combo. Gah, I am born. I feel as though I can breathe now. All right, well, I'm so glad I could help. Another thing, I will need a special power. A game rule to call my own. You painted me such a beautiful face, so please. Every time you play a card, a random card takes 5 damage. Every time you play a card, I play a Leap Bot. One of my cards gains nano armor. Let's see. So every time a card dies, every time your turn starts, Every time your turn starts, every card takes 1 damage would be pretty good for us. So all cards take 1 damage every time your turn starts, every time a card is played, every time a card dies. I think every time a card is played. Let's get as much damage being dealt to things as possible to try and clear the board. Okay. Good. This could work. Let's see how this plays out. All right, so you're a swap bot, which is a little spooky. We'll put an empty vessel behind you. I should gemify my energy bot for sure. That seems like a good decision. Ah, yes, every time. That didn't cause it to swap, though, which I think is good. Every time you play a card. So let's see. I think I might use my energy relic to get rid of you. All right. We're in a little bit of danger here. Make a rule, break the game. This guy, I don't know if he moves over. I think we have time, though, so I guess I will do that. Okay. I don't know if he attacks before he moves or not. This is something I probably should have learned at this point. But we have time, I think. Okay, he moves after he shoots. Got it. Mycobot, that's going to be helpful. And it's not going to have the same problems with, It has plenty of health to not have to worry about taking any damage. That's phase 1 done. You picked such a cool mechanic for phase 1. I think we should elaborate on that design process. Okay. Let's see. Every time you play a card, a random card takes 5 damage. I play a Leap Bot. One of my cards gains nano armor. A random card is played. You lose 1 life. I'll do a random card takes 5 damage. Okay, I think we just win here. I don't think there's any way I can get rid of this broken bot to get even more damage in. Yeah. I think it's just going to be Orobot. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, hold on. That was good. Okay, that worked out well. Now we're getting max damage. Okay. Why are there cracks showing up on this? That's interesting. I guess it's just because it's damaged. We don't see that very often. All right, well, that's the first time we've gotten both of them out at the same time. So, big money. No whammies. Okay. Third one down. I do think if we want to hit 999 coins, we're going to have to slow our roll just a little bit. And probably do some intentional losing. Ah, empty vessels get stronger. Return 1 damage. Ooh, battery bearer. I can't say no to battery bearer. Okay, anything else? I know, intentional losing no less, Doodle. Let's see, this is down. This is down. We already got this. Nothing else here. So that completes this area, which means we head back up to Western Bottopia. And now we have to start seriously considering that things may end before we get any further. What do you have going on? What is it? You unlocked the gate. So carry on. I have so many files to inspect. Okay. Oh, I think I unlocked the gate by doing stuff with receivers, maybe? Yes, this area is good. What's this feeling? Pride? Feels weird. Oh, another gem vessel unlock immediately. All right, this one is free. Your empty vessels are going to be conduits now. Don't worry about it. Okay. Done. Just had to be patient. Okay, so for farming money, what we want to do is we want to find a place that we can go die. Okay, cool. So we have 2 fights here. So we can do it if we want to. So I think we win this fight and then we go lose the other fight. We got 2 energy bots and an empty vessel. I guess I'm guessing this thing is going to get stronger, so we'll do that. Yeah. Let's see, we'll put this here and just hammer it to stop the circuit. And then, oh, this energy bot is cheap. I like that. There's our free Myco bot. All right, so are we going to get Oro? Oh, we are. Or we can. Is there any way, though, that we can get both of them in a lane where they are attacking? Maybe we do this and do this and then wait for next turn and hope that we get... Oh, it pushes. Gosh darn it. Ah, Tank McGunn here. Let's get down to business. Okay. So, it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. You're going to attack first. So, unless we can get... Well, we can just resummon this, right? Like that. There we go. All right, if we can consistently get that, the money will go up pretty quick. But now we have to go intentionally lose. What is this repair thing? You probably think what I do is easy. Fiddle with the numbers, tweak the graphics, and voila, Biotopia is made. No, you're wrong. You try making a card, go ahead. But first, pick one to recycle. Okay, we get to thin our deck. Love that. Fishbot keeps saying, pick me. Maybe we should do that. Two SP. What? 2 SP. All right, genius, go for it. Spend SP on stats and sigils. You'll get more SP for higher energy cost. Got it. Okay. Oh, okay. So... Okay, so what can I do with a free card? I don't care that it's 0-1. Can I make a battery bot? That's what I really want. I think this is what I want. This is amazing. I like that. Big Fat 2000. Little good boy, clearly. Is 0-1. I think it is free, and it gives an energy pep. We love that. Little good boy. How very creative. Thank you. I should be able to send the components down the line. Here it goes. Oh, that was spicy. Love free cards. It's all right, I guess. Okay. And we got rid of one. It was fish, which I'm a little sad about, but okay, we have to go lose though. I can play a little good boy though. I presume that I can, and I will shortly. Jace, but I'm going to get up to 999. Oh, why didn't it? Trifurcated when powered. Ah, interesting. There we go. Yeah, we'll be going up the ladders, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get us up to 999 coins because non-zero is very curious about that. Gives me an opportunity to hydrate while we wait for the endless countdown to commence. we'll do mutant bread. Yeah, the counting is going to be the longest, most painful part, I think. We're leaving quite the bag on the floor. If we do this right, we won't have to do this very many times. Wait, you have more to say? Well, let's go get our money before I chat with anyone like a fool. Oh my word. I need to enable cheat engine so that I can count up faster. Just fast forward time. If there's no achievement, grr. I'm definitely going to try to get both Robo-bot and Mycobot active at the same time. Now let's see. I think the other fight was the easier one to do, so we'll do this. Okay, we got Robo-bot, which is great. And we can make Robo-bot cheaper by playing our Sapphire Vessel. So I think I'll just do that. Now let's see. I think we just want to stop the circuit here. So I think we do that. There we go, and then we can't afford anything else. I wish we could. Come on now. I think we clear the board at the moment. Yeah, we can take the one. We can take the one, but that's it. So I think... Good to know for sure. Let's see, and then there we go. So that buys us some time, and then in fact, can put that down to clear things out. And now I am just patiently waiting for Mycobot. We can take one. We're a little. The explode bot will kill the automaton. So I think I can do that, and then I can do that. Oh, that did not work the way I expected it to. Okay. Okay, that has flying. We don't have a great way to protect that, unfortunately. We can take one more, though. And in fact, we can just play 2 X-Skeletons and use the second one to offset some damage. While we fish for Mycobot. Did one of our skeletons all of a sudden get undying? It did. Interesting. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like this? Well, I can... play Orobot just to hit this insect drone. That's probably... We're getting really close. We only have 3 cards left in the deck. But I won't... I mean, worst case scenario, I can kill this if it starts to become a problem. Is there going to be any unreliable stuff going on here? I don't know. Oh, man. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like this? The double gunner isn't gonna come in, but I'm worried. I think Oro is gonna kill this and then move. So I'll put this here to try and give us a little bit of space. Oh, and the overkill killed the double gunner. That's probably good for business. This is this is frustrating though. Bottom card on the deck. Do we... I don't have a lot of ways. I can deal 2 damage, which is pretty good. But I do need to kill Orobot to prevent winning here. And then we have a little bit left, so I'm just going to block with that. And then nothing else has attack. Thank goodness. Now, can I can't actually get them both out this turn. Oh, irony of ironies. Well, I can get the Mycobot out this turn. It will kill them, and then Oro can come out. Well, yeah, this is probably for the best. This should hit into this, and then next turn we'll get it. Okay, good. We did the thing. We maximized our value. That's going to be very important because it's going to minimize the number of times we have to watch the count up and the countdown. And then we'll start climbing the ladders. Okay, now we have to lose. This is a great fight to lose, I will say. Because when they come in, it means like instant death for us. The farming couldn't be more efficient. And we're already at 800, so we got like 2 more times. I do feel like I should have bought a book for reading during these intermissions. What's the opposite of going infinite? This feels like this is the opposite of that. Going finite. Yeah, the overkill did save us there, Mutant Bread. Because if that double gunner had come in, we would have gotten slammed. Okay. We get our money. Don't want to mess that up. Count purgatory indeed, non-zero. The sacrifices I make. The sacrifices I make to break the game. Yeah, I don't even know what we would spend our money on if we had the option to. I mean, more recycling machines. I'd love to find those, but... And then somewhere around 800, it's going to start making noise in its count-up process. There it is. 750, I was wrong. I mean, that's all I'm doing right now, non-zero. I'm just, I'm intentionally losing to, on my second go around. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is a pretty good place to put a sentry drone, I think. Prevents this from getting completed. Now, let's see. Which is our Undying X-Skeleton. Put you there. We have 3 now. I like the sentry drone's power too. I agree. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. These 2 aren't doing anything, so that's fine. I actually really like the skeleton combo with the gem detonator. I need to get rid of. The skeleton combo with Undying is kind of fun, actually. Let's see. We'll put that there, and then put that there, and that there. Okay, well, little good boys coming out. Love to see it. So you're gonna do 1. I think that's fine. I'm gonna put this here just to get a little bit of breathing room. And then I don't think there's any value. We'll save little good boy for now. They're free. We should gemify little good boy though, for sure. The game is really has a sense of humor at the moment around the around putting Orobot at the bottom of our deck. It is don't think I don't see you, game. This is outrageous. Let's see, we're all even. I think I can put gift bot here, put explode bot. This is gonna attack first, actually, isn't it? Yes, it is. So these 2 are blocking those. I think I'll just do that. This is getting a little ridiculous, though, I will say. There's 3 cards left in our deck. There's Ouroborobot. Let's see. Can get rid of you. I think I need to get rid of a lot of things here. Well, we have some time, I think. As long as I get rid of double Gunnerbot, I think we're okay. We're gonna take 3. We have 3, and then I can X-Skeleton you, and I can even block with little good boy. And I can even do gift bot. Why not, right? Game! This is getting a little ridiculous. There we go. All right, now the problem is I don't have an empty vessel in play. So what we need to do is Smash you. You attack first, so I put that there. These get recharged actually every turn. Oh, but now I need to do it this way. All right. We'll get the kill next turn. There we go. I mean, it's kind of uncanny, isn't it, non-zero? Like every time. Okay, so we're getting real close to science, and this fight kills us quickly, and then we just have to watch two. We just have to watch 2 more counts, and then I think we'll be close enough that we definitely get it before the end of the fight, before the end of the time. But every time the count is longer. This particular YouTube episode is just going to be is going to have to come with a disclaimer. Counting simulator. All right, we're halfway drained. So non-zero, what I do is I go to a fight, I increase my money, and then in order to reset the fight so I can do it again, I need to go get myself killed, and I get myself killed in a place where I can safely navigate back, so I don't have to do a second fight to get my money back. So now I get my money back, and now I can go do that first fight again, which is a fight that is, for my deck, safe enough that I can consistently get Mycobot and Orobot back at the same time. That's the idea. But yeah, so first I win a fight and then I lose a fight. And my concern is that if I keep pressing forward, we might not make it to 999 monies before we got to the end of this segment. I don't know if it's the end of the game. I just know that it's the end of this segment. We're in the final region. All right, and there it comes. We were at 890, I think. Yep. All right. So now we go back this way. And we do this fight, which is an opportunity to never, ever, ever get what we need. All right. There's no point in playing the empty vessel, I don't think. There's a small point, I guess. Let's put it over there. Little good boy comes out. Put you over there. That gets us up to 4, and then I'm not doing a very good job. I probably want to destroy this actually. So sorry, little good boy. You're little great, I tell ya. Then we'll do gift bot there, and we'll do explode bot here, which we will blow up to break the circuit. And then I guess technically we still have an energy bot there. Not little good boy. I know, Doodle. There's Mycobot. I think. Let's see what we get out of our gift bot. We get a shield bot who can take this, blow up these two. That's actually pretty good. And then we can play Mycobot. We just have to make sure it doesn't attack a second time. So we can do that. Okay, so these two are going to die to Mycobot, but that won't do any damage. We can put the sentry drone here. These are all dying, so I think it's fine. Gem detonator comes in. So now this, we do need to blow up Mycobot. There we go. And then... where's our conduit? We don't have a left side to the conduit, so I think it's fine to put this here. Double gunner does need to be addressed. I think this might be the turn we blow everything up. It's a little awkward. I mean, we can place... this isn't going to enable anything, so I think we can just place our Explodobot here. I think that's fine. I don't think we die here. Show me Ouroborobot. There we go. Okay, so now the problem is this is required. Okay, we have 2 lanes. So we hammer that to get rid of that. And then we play that, and we get full cash flow. But Mycobot and Ourobot have been on the bottom of our deck a suspicious amount of time. Okay, so just to be on the safe side, we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it one more time, Mutant Bread, just because if I do something really stupid, like I lose in a place where I can't get back to it and I lost all the money, that would feel so bad. Like, we've spent all this time. I know, Mutant Bread. It's, we've come this far. It is better to be safe. Cause like, if I got into a situation where I had to fight like 2 fights in a row and I messed it up, we'd watch all of this progress go to nothing, and then I'd cry myself to sleep for the rest of the week. And we're so close. We're so close. Patience indeed, non-zero. Patience indeed. Also, we get to watch this robot head have a seizure for a long time. I didn't even notice there's a little gamepad down here and some type of coin slot. I feel like I should talk to that guy again as a side note. The guy back at the base of the bridge. I kind of hope it just rolls over to 0 coins again. But if it did that, it would definitely have to give an achievement. That would be outrageous if it didn't. Yeah, gemifying Little Good Boy would be of value. Well, would it? No, it wouldn't really. Because giving something the gemified effect does not yield... does not mean that it gives other things a gem effect, and primarily we want more empty vessels getting played. Here we go. Last 100. The sound design was definitely made for you only to have 100. But now we do this fight one last time, and then we're good. I'm telling you, like, I'm not one to call conspiracies, but this is getting a little ridiculous. So let's see, we play a Little Good Boy here. That gives us 2 energy, and then I think I play the X skeleton here, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I think we play the Explode Bot there, hammer it, and then play the Sapphire Vessel there. Extremely suspicious. We'll keep the energy bot for now. Well, might as well play it, actually. Ah, it's my hand. I'm wearing the ring, too. Oh, energy bot is turned into a flying something or other. There's Oro-bot. That's half of what we need. I think we're okay this turn, so... Oh, somehow our shield bot got undying. There's Myco bot, but we don't quite have... Well, we have the setup in the sense that I can put it here, and then just put shield bot here. Yep. Now we can just play Oro-bot, and our money problems are over. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. We went to great lengths to get here, and it just counts up over. All right. Now let's go up the ladders. Let's see what this is about. All right. There we go. We do that. And we do that. Okay, let's see. So... Oh, recycling center. Nice. Oh, trade time. Oh, this is a trade time. I don't want any of these, to be honest. What will you give me for that? Nothing. I would prefer not to take anything. I'll swap the gem detonator, but like that was... I thought that was the other one. Ooh, 6 Robo-bucks. Yes, please. Pick your worst one. Will do. That's going to be the one we just got. Alarm bot? Yeah, you're bad. Yep, I'm glad we checked. I like the I like science. I do indeed. What do you got to say over here? Oi, mate! Look at me now. Something of a celebrity round here. Me reward for dredging up that thing. I get to be something of a dialogue NPC. Very nice. Okay. Okay, that's the fight that we were doing before. Okay, there's one that's missing. Did we do this one? We did do this one. Okay, so now we need to actually do this fight that I just failed, so we can get to the upper right-hand corner. I'm calling conspiracy as a side note here. I genuinely actually think that the game is hacking. The lack of getting Explodobots here is just of getting Orobot is just uncanny. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm no expert at statistics, but tough cell. I think the tough cell dies to the sentry drone here. And we'll just do that to make sure. Yeah, so this is going to shoot that. Bingo. Worked exactly the way I expected it to. Alright, I guess we just win. Doesn't matter that we're not getting much money out of it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There we go. Don't want a card. All right, we're at the center of things. There we go. Beam me up, Scotty, apparently. Nothing on the edges. Ready to trade? I cannot tell you how little I want all of these cards. I will take the gem conduit. What does this thing do? Empty spaces within a circuit completed by a card bearing the sigil spawn gem vessels. Yeah, I mean, we'll do this one. What will I trade you? I mean, nothing. I don't want anything. I'll trade you... This is actually heart-wrenching. I don't want it. It's going to be the sentry drone, but I like the sentry drone more than this. Lame. All right, a waypoint has appeared. 100% cleared. Spawn-in's done. Let's see what the shop back here is really quickly, just because now we have money and I don't think I bought any of the stuff in here. Oh, interesting. What is this? This is Gemify a card, I presume? Yeah, it is. What was I saying I wanted to Gemify? Little good boy? Nah, I think that's unnecessary. I should probably get rid of energy. Energy bot's just cheap. It's better than anything. I think little good boy needs some love. There we go. $1,001, A Space Odyssey. Ah, we can get rid of something beautiful. Gem conduit. Oh, this just makes us... We just create another card from it? I see. Okay. Obviously, we need big good boy too, right? That was your choice. All right. Now we have big and little good boy.
This card is OP.
Totally OP. And then what is... Okay, so this one was add an effect to things. I'm going to try Ouroboros again. I want to see if I can get... Bifurcated Strike. Not that we need it anymore. What is this one? Once a card bearing the sigils, draw a card from your empty vessel pile. Alright, let's just make it the even more leftward Ouroboros bot. I don't know anymore. Oh, I can do that many times. What was the lightning bolt? I forget. Ah, I see. I think big good boy is going in here. Don't want overcharge. Can I select something else? I don't want you overcharging. All right. Oh well. I guess it thins our deck a little bit. I guess that is always overcharging, so we could use that for lessening things. Let's see, so we got 3 symbols there. Let's put another symbol on our X skeleton. What was this one? Yeah, that's fine. We'll take that. It's not great. I would have preferred Undying, I think. I mean, I guess we can just spend like crazy here. Let's see. You're going away. Let's do a little good boy. See what we can get out of them. Sentry on little good boy? That sounds like a fun time. We're really working on our deck here. Let's see. I mean, you're the Undying one. What would it be fun for you to have as an ability? Shield Latch would be good on this one. Yeah. Because every time it dies, we'll be getting nano armor. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Undying on the other skeleton is awesome. We reap what we sow, mutant bread. At least we're getting strong, right? And we have sowed a lot. Very nice, very nice. You're going away. Giftbot, can I make you less terrible? I mean, I hope so, non-zero. Probably we're just going to immediately be done with it, but Undying is always a good one. Oh, actually, Undying Giftbot is kind of sick. You could probably get into a situation where... Oh, if we got Undying on little good boy, we could go an infinite on energy first turn. Yeah. Nice. Because this way we can play it and then hammer it, play it and then hammer it, because it's free. I know, I saw the poison, but... I saw the poison turret, but like this combo is insane. We could get Robo-bot out first turn. Let's see, am I gonna do my explodey bots? Well, let's do energy bot. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can get it on one of the other ones. Ooh, oh, we haven't seen bifurcated strike in a while. It's not particularly useful. What was this one? Stinky? I'll make you stinky. You're my stinky energy bot. So we could still make one of our bombs have it. Little good boy is pretty good. Doodle. Little stinky. I wouldn't mind having an Undying... Okay, so we'll get poison on this one. On this Explodo-bot, and we'll see if we can get turret on it also. Because that will lock down a lane forever. God, we spent 500. All right, big money, no whammies. We're hoping for Sentry for Mutant Bread. Sadly not. Mole's kind of funny, though. That's probably actually really bad because that's going to cause it to blow up in random places. We got one more try. You win some, you lose some. We got one more try. Let's see. We got one more Explodo bot that we can do upgrades to. And it looks like, sadly, not going to happen. We'll grab Shield Latch. And I wouldn't mind Undying on this one, now that we've done it. But then, after this... Mole Explode is fun until it jumps to the wrong place. I feel like that might be the only danger. Is that now it's going to jump to a weird place and explode. Oh, this was that first one was Bomb Lash that I got too. Now it's Bomb Brittle. That's probably not great. Whatever. All right, we've done the thing.